Hey guys, this is Aegis, and this is game number 2 on GSL's Daybreak. It's going to be a Zinger XPN from UMBC versus Complex from Miami University. It's going to be a ZVZ on this map, so we'll see if early Baneling aggression ends this game, or if it goes on to the year 2030. Complex with another bleeped out word. What is with these bleeped out words this set? Well, anyways, Complex, maybe it's because one of his homeworks was late, or he forgot to go to his graduation. I guess that would be a pretty upsetting thing to see. It's the year 2030. And Heart of the Storm is out, and they're still playing. Or no, that would be what was it? Darkness of the Void? I can't quite remember the last title. Is out, and they're still playing Wings of Liberty. And there's the Overlords headed across the field for both players. The Zinger XPN saving a little bit of money right now. It looks like he's going to be going 12 pool. His opponent is getting additional drones out on the field, so he's going to be going a gas pool, so he's going to be facing a little bit of extra Zergling aggression at the beginning of this game. Zinger XPN getting down his extractor as well. This map is relatively large, so by the time these Overlords get over here, the first Queen will be well on the way, I believe. Gas now being mined by Complex. And the Overlords continuing to do their slow crawl across the map. It's actually quite painful to watch an Overlord do its work in the early game. Slow Overlords are just a little bit too slow. And Zinger XPN, he does have his spawning pool now complete. Couple of Zerglings on the way, as well as that first Queen. Complex moving his Overlord down into the natural expansion area. Cancelled down on the gas for Zinger XPN, doing a little bit of a trick to be able to get additional Zerglings out on the field. 8 sets of Zerglings gonna be, or actually 4 sets of Zerglings out on the field. Complex up to 20 food, so he is slightly ahead in terms of economy. Actually, no, he's quite a bit ahead in terms of economy, but he just doesn't quite have the Zerglings out in the field as of yet. He's making his own Zerglings right now for the defense. He does see those Zerglings coming across the field with that first Overlord, which is now parked over Zinger XPN's natural expansion. Zinger XPN will be building his natural expansion now. He also has his Queen up at the front, and that Overlord may actually get taken down. The natural expansion also on the way for Complex. Zinger XPN backing up with the Zerglings that he does have. His Queen is complete as well, so he will have a little bit extra production for the moment. Complex down to a little bit supply block. That Queen does get one Overlord kill. She's trying to run back to the hatch to be able to throw down another inject or vomit. There's the Zerglings moving their way across the field. Looks like they will control that watchtower. Let's see, it's called Spawn Larva. Well, but it does use the key V, so... There's the Zerglings coming across the field once again for Complex, trying to see exactly what's going on. A couple of Zerglings back at home for Zinger XPN. Complex making a couple of drones right now, and a Baneling's nest on the way for Zinger XPN. More and more Zerglings being produced by Zinger XPN, so I believe he's just going to use his natural expansion as a macro hatch. That's what I think, though. Yes, he is. He's getting more and more Zerglings out in the field. That first cocoon there from the natural expansion is actually a Zergling. And Zinger XPN, he does have that Baneling's Nest finishing up, so he's going to be going into Baneling aggression right after this. Complex, he's making drones right now, so I don't know how equipped he's going to be able to deal with this. And now Zinger XPN changing back to making a couple of drones, and this just tells you how hard it is to read a ZVZ. I'm watching everything that's going on in this game, and I still can't tell exactly what both players are thinking. And Zinger XPN does have a couple of drones now mining at that natural expansion. A couple of Zerglings getting in here, and that Queen is up at the front. Complex is gonna lose that Queen. Where are his Zerglings? Where did they go? Looks like the Baneling is now being morphed and the drone's getting targeted down. Drone's being forced to fight Zerglings. That is not what you want to see in a ZVZ. 10 Zerglings on the way for Complex, but those Banelings are about to finish, and here they are, and they go off at killing most of those Zerglings which were out on the field, and the drones trying to get spread out here, but the two Banelings killing off a bunch of drones. Zerglings continue to nibble away at those drones, and the Queen going to be able to do a little bit of damage, but Zinger X-Man has secured a very strong advantage at the beginning of this game, killing off drones as well as forcing off Complex off of mining at the natural expansion. Zinger X-Man does have the, I believe, the drone lead as of this moment. Yes, he does. He's got a substantial drone lead, actually. So if he decided to put on the pressure, Complex would be in a lot of trouble. There's Complex with his few Zerglings up the front now, making a couple of drones to replenish. He just is forced to do this, but the Banelings and the Zerglings making their way in here. One Baneling does go off. There are a couple of drones over here, but I don't know if it's actually worth it to use those Banelings here at the natural expansion. And Complex just GGing. He had his Zerglings about to do a counterattack, but it just looks like it was not quite enough. Second game goes to UMBC is again, so it's going to be 2-0 in favor of UMBC in this match against Miami University. We'll see you in our 2v2 game for game number 3.